Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last few episodes we've been working on The Revenge of Meta Knight, and apparently I had this one feature that my emulator has on where it shows what buttons that I'm pressing. So if I press it now, you can see pressing all the arrow keys, pressing A. So apparently I had that on and I did not notice it at all, so you get to see what I was pressing the last few episodes. But for this episode, though, we're going to be starting off Milky Way Wishes, which is a pretty fun game. Yeah. Story. Don't worry, the plot thickens later on. You just have to add some cornstarch. One day in the year, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, the sun and the moon began to fight, day and night. Hey, that rhymes! At least it's not like Mega Man where it's like, in the year 2000X. Well, wouldn't that just mean that entire decade? It could be any one of those years. Hey, 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 Fat Albert. Can you make peace between the sun and the moon? It's totally not my fault. Need to ask the giant comet Nova for help. But first, there's something we must do. To ask Nova, we must gather power from the stars all around us. Ooh. So we actually, have to do something instead of just going to the end. Pretty much. It'll be difficult, Kirby, but you can do it. I kind of doubt that it'll actually be that difficult. Just gauging from the difficulty of Kirby games in general. I mean, there are some difficult things in Kirby games. This game is no exception to that, but this sub-game is kind of challenging, but it's really not. There are much worse things for us to be doing. But I think that is one of the more lengthy introductions. So, now we are out here on the, it's not a world map, because these are the worlds right here, so I guess it's like the galaxy map then? Or the solar system map, more accurately. But as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different planets, and we have to go to all of them and basically go through them and get something. You know, more plot convenience devices. So we're supposed to be, there is a general order that you're supposed to go in, starting with Florio over here, but I'm gonna just defy the order and land on this random star right here. So, I should explain what I'm doing here. So in Milky Way Wishes, as you can... Well, you can't tell because I haven't encountered any enemies with any real abilities yet. I guess I could suck up these tacks and show you. But whenever you swallow something, it doesn't give you the power-up. So, the only way that you can get the abilities is by finding pedestals that are scattered and hidden throughout the different worlds. And those, once you get them, allow you to use that ability at any time. So here's one of them right here, and I'm going to get Copy. And so that's one of the 19 that you can get. And so, of course, I will be getting all of them. But the one thing that you can do with Copy is that Copy works the way that Copy works. So these enemies don't have any power-ups for me to get anything from. But I will find one that does, and I will... Yeah, basically with Copy you can break the whole entire premise of this game where it's saying, no, don't suck things up and get abilities from them, because this allows you to do that. But, getting to Floria here, so here I am stealing plasma. But, basically whenever you go through one of these doors right here, it changes the season. So, it starts off with spring, and then we just went to summer, and now it's fall. So, we're actually going to go through the door one more time and make it winter, because there is a door over here, which will give us our first real power-up that we're supposed to be using, which is ice. So it kind of makes sense that they put this one in winter, and they do that a lot. And so, of course, to get to any particular season, you do have to go through the door and cycle your way through. But yeah, that's the gimmick behind this planet, is that there are certain things, like obstacles, that you can only get through with with it being a certain season. So, for example, I'm going to make it winter again so that the water freezes and I can destroy it and go in this door down here. Because otherwise we would not have been able to get to the door, because I think there's like a current there. Or the door, you know what, I think the door's just not there. But anyways, now we have Fighter. And so we'll use it to kill this guy. But the other reason, the other reason that you need it to be winter is that there will be a flow of water going down here that will also block your path, so this isn't a terribly long planet, like we'll be done with it in just a little bit here. I'm actually going to go on the other side of this and make it summer. This door here, and we'll finally get Cutter. And so there will be no more than 3 of the like pedestals in each world, but some of them have fewer, some of them have 2. So there is the little indicator on the bottom of the screen, though. On the bottom screen. It won't be on the bottom of the screen for you guys. Well, it would be on the relative. You know what I mean. But it does show you which ones you've gotten on the planet and what your overall progress is. That's nifty. And then the other thing that the bottom screen allows you to do is allows you to change in between the different abilities, so you can cycle through them. And of course, you can either tap the touchscreen to select them, or you can just do that. You can also change which one you're using by tapping them on the touchscreen in the menu, and then that'll switch you over to the power-up. Unfortunately, there's really no way of... Oops. Got turned around there. Ah, stupid worms. Ow. I actually have not... He hasn't lived long enough to do that attack to me in a long time, so... I haven't seen that attack in a while. So, fun stuff. But unfortunately, there is no way to switch abilities without using the touchscreen in some fashion, so I kind of have to like take my hands off the controller and then move them over to my mouse. And it's kind of awkward. Just a little bit tiny awkward. But now we're on Aquarius. no subtlety there. It's a water world. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, grr. that was stupid. I was gonna get hit there no matter what I did. Yay. Okay, Gordos. I don't like Gordos. I mean, as iconic of a character as they are, they're never a good thing. Alright, let's just keep this block right here, and we'll get ourselves Parasol, everyone's favorite useless ability. Whee! I guess it's good if it's like super sunny out, or if it's raining, but it's not doing either of those things. I mean, I guess we're on a water world, but it still doesn't protect you from getting wet. Although you can use it underwater, so I guess that's a plus. Oops. Ow. Gordos! See, I was telling you, I don't like Gordos. Alright, I'm gonna switch. Sorry. Just go with ice. You're as cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice your helpers. Alright, yeah, sometimes the swimming controls can be a little awkward to like deal with enemies and try to defeat them. But, I don't know. I make do. Something interesting that you can actually do is if you are puffed up when you go into water, you can just kind of like, whee, just kind of go up through it. It's really weird. I don't know if it would really be considered a glitch or if it was intentional or not. It's really not that game-breaking, but oh well. It's one of those neat things that you can do. So over here, we have a bunch of sword guys, a whole bunch of blade knights, I believe they're called. I wonder what ability we might be getting soon. Here, let's just invite him. Yeah, that works. Yay! With some Maximum Tomato, and of course, yeah, we'll have a mini-boss to deal with. So, taking this on with ice might not be a good idea. Using Hadokens. Just kill him. Turn him into an ice cube. And we'll get sword. That's a wall. So we're gonna have to go back the way we came. Backtracking, it's so terrible. Oh, it's so slow, guys. Like how we just killed that sword knight. Or I think they're blade knights. I always get those two confused because they had to give them different names. Just because they had different sprites. Oh well. Alright, here we have a maze. It's amazing. Sorry, I had to make that pun. Here's Beam, though. And now let's see if my memory will serve me correctly. Let's see if I can get through the maze without failing drastically. So, all of these doors, which send you the incorrect direction, they just send you back to the start. So, I actually think I managed to make it through. Yes, I did make it through without getting reset. Yeah, voice crack, jeez. I managed to make it through without getting reset at all, which is pretty good. And now I have to take on Fatty Whale. Again. It's almost like they're recycling bosses that we've seen before. They wouldn't do that, of course they wouldn't. Fish. I almost wanted to call it Cheep Cheep, but this is alright, we'll just get on the other side of him. Whale on him. I could have gotten another shot off in there. Oh, well, he's gonna be dead very soon. Like now, for example. Give me my plot convenience thingy. It's just like 2 stars rotating around each other and floating up and down. I don't know. It's really, I don't get it, but oh well. But now we're gonna move on to Sky High. It's been a long time since that movie came out, and since I watched that movie. I remember that I used to think that was like the bomb, but now other things are the bomb, like actual bombs. I'm getting deep again. I don't know if you can tell. Alright, let's just get up here. There's gonna be another ability. Of course. I mean, because what else would there be behind a door? Behind door number 2, there's actually a car. But if you change your mind and switch to door number 3, then you don't get the car. Alright, we just have to make it to this cannon. Wow, that was close. I almost thought I wasn't going to make that. Alright, forget wheel. I'm gonna promptly switch back to jet. Because, you know, I gotta ride the jet streams. That's what all the cool kids do, is become a jet when they grow up. Alright, here we have another maze. It's a door maze. I believe you want to go right, middle, left. And then down here in the middle. Yes! Ah, memory. I have such good memory. Well, it might have to do with the fact that I practiced this just a little bit. But shh, don't tell anyone. Alright, now I believe we want to go in the right one over here. We'll eventually find our way. See, look, I already made it to the end. It's just like, mazes. What are they? I'm gonna take Cracker One with Wing. See how this goes. Oh wow, that was dangerous. Oh, I was not guarding. Oh, that was cool! I'm doing so many cool things with the wing, and like I'm not even meaning to. Oh no, it was so close. That was so close to a perfect fight. Oh, apparently he had more than one feather left. Apparently it was 2 feathers left that he had. But that'll take him down. So, Captain Falcon asked me to show him his moves, and I showed him my moves. Okie dokie, and that... I think that's gonna... No, I'm kidding. We'll do one more planet. We'll do, Hot Beat. So, apparently this, planet is musically oriented, because it has a hot beat. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I truly am. Alright, so here we have cannons. Okay, so this is actually a really tricky one that's coming up right here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab this candy, invincible candy, and you can actually fly up through this lava flow to get to this door here. I had quite a bit of trouble with this one first playing through this because I didn't know that you could go through certain things. Sometimes it's really not that obvious. I guess that one does have the visual clue of, hey, there's a door here, you can see it from up above, but still, it's tricksy. great powerful. Yeah, so the carts are good here. Use the carts. They are quite useful. Except for when they do that. Don't fall for that. Oops. Let's just go and get ourselves some food. Actually, I'm gonna switch everything just for the lulls. But they do have, actually... I was going to say they put a lot of carts there for you to use in case you miss one, but we actually don't want to use that cart. We actually want to go up here. This is also another one that kind of gets into trouble. If I'm liable to forget one of these power-ups, like where it is in Milky Way Wishes, this is one of the ones that I forget most often. And it's suplex. I'm going to grab you and throw you. Yeah, but this one goes backwards. Ow. Fire. Why do you burn me, fire? What did I ever do to you? How could this happen to me? Life was so good until now. By the way, craps. So I didn't make it in time. It's always like a race to see if I can beat that pillar rising. Alright, so we already have both of the abilities for this one. So you know, I'm gonna actually go and find myself Wing again. Dang. I don't know, I find Wing particularly useful here, especially because you have these Gordos, and yeah, just regular Kirby flying is kind of cumbersome. Wing is just so much better. Oops. And now we have cannons. Oh, that was close. I almost got myself burned there. And we'll get ourselves a tomato right here, and we will be on our way to... Oh man, I'm gonna switch here, and then I'm gonna switch back to Beam again. Beam is pretty good ability in terms of just general usefulness. So yeah, we have Chameleon Arm, which is why I like being able to deal quite a bit of range damage. Now, something I guess I didn't point out about Chameleon Arm is that he actually changes colors, so whenever you face him, he'll be a different color, which is kind of cool. But of course you can't see that when he's invisible. But yeah, that's it. He hasn't really changed at all. I mean, the bosses are literally the exact same things as they were the first time we faced them. So, we just got another plot convice deviance. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. So, we'll see you next time on Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. Thanks for watching. redxparasite, signing out.